Lee, I'm sure you'll be frustrated to lose the game so late on, but how did you feel in the general context of the match?
Yeah, disappointed to lose it late on, and so are the lads. Disappointment in the dressing room again. It's been a theme, isn't it, across the last few games. But what I will say is that if you're in the ground, you could see the endeavour, the hard work from the players to hold another full-time team. That's 3 we've played in the last 4 games. Hold them to almost a draw. But again, like I said, the results are what they are, and you lose in the last minute, and it's very devastating for the boys and getting for us as staff because of the hard work we put in. But as I said, if you're at the ground, if you're at the game, you can see how hard the players are working, and how difficult it can be against full-time opposition, because their fitness, their relentlessness to keep going is obviously there. Their manager is an excellent coach who prepares their teams well, and you can see how physical they were against us. And you can see that why they were in the league above last season. And obviously we're devastated, off the back of a really good win here at Twerton last week on Tuesday. We would have been pleased with a point because of the opposition and how well coached they are. But again, we come away with nothing. But we could be sat here on 8 from 12, but unfortunately we're sat in here with 4 from 12. So with a gap now next week, we get an opportunity to train. Sort of Tuesday, Thursday. No game on the Saturday, and obviously the following week we get an opportunity to train. So and get ready for Welling.
It would have been easy for Heads to go down after conceding an early goal, but arguably going into half-time, your side deserved to be ahead.
Look, you've only got to look on the pitch. You've only got to come in the dressing room. You've only got to be around the club. You've only got to come to training. These players are giving absolutely everything for Bath City Football Club, and they are, as individuals, you can see Jack Batten wanted to stay on the pitch today with an egg coming out of his head. I personally took him off. I said, with the physio, and said, look, Jack, get yourself off, because he just wanted to stay on that pitch and do what he's done for over 300 games, I think, isn't it, for Jack, that he's been here, and he was hanging on in there, but we for his own safety he came off. People are having a right go for this football club, and we're just so pleased that we can see that from the touchline and on the training ground. And for us, we regroup, we go again, and again it's tough to take, but like I said, anyone that was here could see the endeavour from the players, and they should be rewarded for that.
Another goal for Jordan Alves today. Is he sort of the benchmark of a player who is coming on, he's playing with confidence now and playing with a smile on his face and getting the rewards for it?
Yeah, because he wants to be at this football club, and we only want players at this football club that want to be here. And he's somebody who has got amazing energy around the place, ultra positive as a person, a real good team player, and I'm really pleased for him because in the last 3 games, or 4 games should I say, including today, he showed that he's got what that ethos is around our team spirit and our togetherness, and he's driving that from the front, and he's getting his just rewards by scoring.
You mentioned there the break now. I'm sure you'll be pleased for it. How much are you looking forward to having the players in for 4 sessions without a game then in the middle?
Look, what we've got to do is prepare this team, obviously off the back of the application process that has been dated at a certain date. We know that we'll be in charge until that date, so we've got to provide and ensure that the players are ready to perform for whoever gets that role. And we've got to make sure that these players are prepared. We've got an opportunity to try and work on us with the ball a lot more, because let's look at it. We've had 4 games, 2 training sessions, and that is, as I've said in previous interviews, that is part-time football, and we played 3 full-time football teams. So there is a lot of context to what it is. But as I said, those boys in the dressing room and the lads that really want to be at this football club are giving everything, and that's all I can ask.
People often forget that footballers are human beings, staff are human beings as well. Given everything that's happened in the last few weeks, how much are you looking forward to having a weekend just away from it all, I suppose?
Yeah, of course. Look, there's a couple of things that have gone on across the football club. Obviously, the first sort of initial one is Jack today. He is giving everything for the football club, but he's coming off that pitch. He's not having a concussion where he continues to play potentially, and that's going to have an effect on him and his family life. So first of all, he came off, and it was very similar to Nick Grimes at Hemel, if I remember rightly. But obviously with Nick as well, Nick has stepped away from the football club. He has had, like we said, there was a lot of had a lot of time off whilst Jerry was here and whilst I've been in charge, and he's decided he wanted to continue his part-time football alongside his new job in a league below, and he is obviously gone to Taunton, which I'm really pleased for him to continue, sort of playing that part-time football. But obviously we want players here at the football club that want to be here. And as I said, everybody in that dressing room is giving absolutely everything for this football club. I think myself, personally, it is important to rest and recoup and think about how we're going to attack this over the next 2 weeks, along with the staff. Who have been outstanding, by the way, because sometimes change is difficult, and everyone stepped up. Everyone has took on a job and a half, as we've talked about in the dressing room, and I'm really proud of the staff, the players, the fans, and everyone connected with the club, because there has been change, and we are sort of holding the fort. So for us, it's important to continue to keep going until we're told otherwise.
Unlucky tonight. We'll see you in a few weeks.
See ya. Thank you.